Hi guys, so today's video is going to be about a message you need to hear right now from your guides, ancestors, whoever it is that you're looking to hear a message from. And it's basically going to be about what you're going through and advice and going forward. We have 3 piles to choose from, pile 1, 2, and 3. So take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you're most drawn to. And we're going to get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, there might be a need here to realize that everything that glitters is not gold, to remember that true beauty lies deep within, and it's not an external thing. And the theme of this is going to be lizard. So we have instinctual, sensitive to the subtle, dreamer. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception, as if it has a sixth sense. The lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights in big city and return to the inner artist who has been whispering your name. When in balance, artistic, telepathic, spiritual. When out of balance, elusive, non-committal, or flaky, to bring into balance a creative project. So, there's a need here to remember what's truly valuable to you and what you truly hold dear. Lizards are also a symbol of regeneration and self-healing. And so it's time to take some self-care, time out for self-care and self-love, and to really nurture your inner self and to not worry so much about what appearance you put off to the world, but to focus more on what's going on inside yourself. You love others unconditionally, but you walk away when necessary. You can love from afar, which is always a good thing. It's always a good thing to be able to walk away when it's a toxic situation to you, and to be able to still love even if you know that you have to let go because it's not a good situation for you. And I don't remember what I was going to say right there, but art can really help with that. Any kind of creative expression at all. So it may also be telling you that there's a need here to take time out for creative expression in some sort of way to help you release some of the feelings that you may have about someone who you had to walk away from. Someone who wasn't what they appeared to be, possibly as well. You know the true value of friendship and act accordingly. You believe everyone is beautiful in their own way. So, yeah, you're somebody who really sees the inner beauty of somebody. No matter what picture they present to the world, you really see everybody on a deeper sense, in a deeper sense. You're somebody who has a very strong sixth sense. Somebody who can really see the subtle differences in people, see the subtle nuances, see the inner heart behind whatever mask they paint on for the world, whatever bright, shiny exterior they show. Everyone's a teacher. Everyone I cross paths with is a teacher in that moment. The ones who give me the fun lessons are the ones I call friends. The ones who give me the hard lessons I sometimes call assholes. They've chosen a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. So today I'm thanking all the assholes. Thank you, assholes, for playing a part in making me a better person. It does say a-holes, but you know what? I prefer just saying the whole word. Sorry if anybody's offended by cussing, but I'm not offended by cussing. And I think it's just a part of the English language. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. So, there's really a need here too to understand that everything that happens is a lesson. And sometimes not so good of things happen. But We can see the lesson in it, and we can move forward stronger and wiser because of it. Joy. To enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter, and I can put it on anything and it'll make it way better. Today, I will add joy to everything, really slather it on. Today, I'm the Orville Redenbacher of joy, and life's popcorn is about to get it. And so, really, taking some time away from not really spending all your time with people that don't jive with you would be really good as well. Spend your time around people who bring out the joy in you and people that you bring out the joy in as well. Take some time to really get to know people on a deeper level. And don't be worried about anything in the past that has made you feel like you might need to hold back in some way. Patience. Congratulations, you've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much, much later. Waiting a long time is the sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. Can you believe it? Look at this. You're still reading and haven't started getting annoyed yet. Imagine how this patience will transform your life. Imagine how easy it will be to go to the post office. So, whatever situation you might have found yourself in, may have caused you to learn a lot more about patience. It may have caused you to really be able to go, sorry, deeper within yourself, to understand yourself better and understand others better, maybe even. You are somebody who really has the ability to wait for something good. You don't want to be friends with just anybody. You don't want to be around just anybody because you know that appearances are just appearances and you want to have a deeper connection. And anything worth having is worth waiting for. So it's time to shed any masks that you've been wearing and to show your true self and to allow that to come out. Allow your true, deep inner beauty to come out, and you will start to attract back people of the same vibrations as you. You may be kind of hippie like as well. Somebody who really is very creative or artistic, somebody who really is very attuned to the subtle differences, somebody who's very unconditionally loving. Just, you're a very beautiful person. And don't allow any of the lessons you go through in life to cause you to be jaded in any way. So we have nature, hippie. It's time to unleash your inner hippie and step outside the man made box. Take a walk in the woods, smell those flowers, hug some trees. You might think you're being ironic. Like, look at me, I'm being all tree huggery and stuff, but you'll find that even then, those trees will hug you back. Trees come from a time before irony, and their earnestness is impervious to our jaded humor. If that doesn't make you want to hug them even more, well, I guess you're a robot. So, you may be on some sort of journey right now, some sort of journey where you have to really defend your beliefs and stand up for what you find to be right as well. You might be having to really come out of the box and express yourself. So we have the Five of Cups, the Hermit, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess. And see, the Nine of Wands is all about being on this journey to self-discovery, being able to fight for what you believe in, being able to stand up and express yourself and your truth, and being able to feel very victorious in that. Really being able to go within and to understand the journey that you're on and to really let go of anything that has happened in the past, any pain or hurt or shame or guilt or sadness or loss, any kind of regret, and just letting that go, allowing that to flow away so that you can look forward to this new beginning that's sitting right in front of you that you may not even be seeing because you're so stuck on something that happened in the past. It's time now to take action, to express your truth, to really cut through the bullshit and to really cut through anything going on in your head about not being good enough or being ashamed of anything that's happened in the past or upset or sad because of it. It's really time to go within and to understand yourself better, to pull away from people and take some time for you so that you can really get your thoughts straight and be able to listen to your intuition and the signs and synchronicities coming to you from the universe. And it's time to be patient and perseverant and to fight for what you believe in, and to really hold faith and trust that everything that is happening for the highest good. So that's what I have for this pile. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're listening. Bye-bye. Pile 2. So for pile 2, we have, I think there might be some sort of cycles coming to an end or a completion, some sort of new beginnings. Everything's coming like full circle. And there's completions going on, endings coming on, new beginnings coming on. Something that's going to bring a lot of happiness and joy. Something that is going to bring a lot of optimism and motivation, drive. So the theme of this reading is going to be the lamb and the bat. So really being able to take some time for self-care would be very beneficial for you. Being able to find peace within your thoughts and calm within your thoughts. Really being able to listen to your intuition and your gut instincts as well. And how do we do that best? By going within ourselves and taking that time for self-care to calm our mind. The first pile was actually somewhat to do with that as well, in a different way. The bat. Darkness letting go, death leading to a rebirth, cycles coming to a close, new cycles beginning. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set, and that little marble's a yellow marble. Anyway. Waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness it can see that all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours a new day dawns, no more lingering in the past. When in balance, accepts, adapts, adjusts. When out of balance, refuses to let go or reminisces. To bring into balance, watch the sunset. Lamb. Peaceful, prophetic, and patient. Patient was actually one of the cards that was in the last pile as well. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. The lamb energy is honest guidance that you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with the utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, receive. When in balance, knowingness and inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid or concerned. To bring into balance, meditation and listening. So it's time now to really listen to your inner self, to your intuition, to trust in it, to be able to go with the flow with ease, peace, calm, patience, and to really allow the things that are trying to fall away out of your life to fall away, so that there can be these new beginnings coming in. You have many acquaintances, but only a few close friends. Everything is as it should be. No worries. You're on the right path. You are a messenger of love, light, and hope, and you bring peace wherever you go. So you really are somebody who brings this peace as well. Maybe you bring kind of like a prophetic, peaceful presence, a knowingness, and an inner peace and balance. And maybe it's because of cycles that have ended in your life and these new beginnings that are coming. And you may have lost a few friends, or you may have lost a few people from your life, but you have some close friends, and you have a lot of acquaintances as well. There's a need here to know that everything is exactly as it should be and going exactly how it should be, and to just be able to go with the flow. Let go of the outcome, release that, and just enjoy the journey. And know that you're somebody who really is a message of love, light, and hope, and you bring peace to this world. We have letting go. I don't dwell on bad things that happened. I let go because I have enough heavy things to carry around. And also, grudges aren't a great look. Impermanence. Life is always changing, and I drift easily through those changes, good and bad. As I drift through hard times, I can take comfort in knowing that I will leave them behind. As I drift away from the good times, I can take comfort in knowing that more will come my way. Impermanence is an equal opportunity non-entity. So yeah, really, it's kind of the same repeated message here, letting go and being able to go with the flow. I swear I didn't look at these cards beforehand. Follow your heart. I am always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes, and when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. So really being able to trust in your intuition, trust in your heart, and let go of any of the mental conflicts going on in your thoughts or your mind, any kind of anxiety or fear, and just be able to find yourself in a state of peace and let your heart guide you on your path. I really needed to get a drink. Wonder. It's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder, and when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I can shout encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad I got a ticket to the show. So it's time now to look at whatever you've been looking at with a state of wonder, with a state of childlike optimism and hope and youth, and to really just be able to have fun in the moment and to really let go of any of the past pain or trauma and to listen to what your heart is telling you along the way.